Then went the Pharisees, and took counsel how they might entangle him in his talk. And they sent unto him their disciples, saying, Master, we know that thou art true, and teachest the way of God in truth. Tell us therefore, is it lawful to give tribute unto Caesar or not? But Jesus perceived their wickedness, and said, Show me the tribute penny. And he saith unto them, Whose is this image and superscription? They say unto him, Caesar's. Then saith he unto them, Render therefore unto Caesar the things which are Caesar's, and unto God the things which are God's. So what was the tribute penny of the Bible? Well, the term penny is an anglicised form of the Roman term denarius, which is a small silver coin. The Caesar ruling at the time of Jesus' ministry was the Emperor Tiberius. So, the tribute penny ought to be a denarius of Tiberius. And since Tiberius really only produced one kind of denarius throughout most of his reign, there can be little doubt which denarius we're talking about. It's one of these. On the one side, you have the emperor's head, his image and superscription, and on the other side, you have a seated female figure whose exact identity eludes us. So if this is a tribute penny, could this very coin be the one that Jesus used? Well, no, or at least it's very, very unlikely. The problem with the tribute penny story as we have it is that there's simply no evidence for the circulation of these denarii of Tiberius in Judea at the time. Instead, the kind of silver coin that was used for tribute looks quite different. It's like this. This is a silver shekel made in the city of Tyre. But it can't be a tribute penny. First of all, it's not a denarius. And secondly, and perhaps most crucially, it bears no reference to any reigning emperor at all. Instead, what we have is the head of the local god of Tyre, Melkart, and on the other side we have an eagle, and simply an inscription that refers to the city of Tyre. So, if there were no denarii of Tiberius in Judea, and the shekels have no portrait of an emperor, what kind of coin did Jesus hold? One suggestion is a drachma of Caesarea in Cappadocia. This is a city in central Anatolia, and it minted coins like this. It's the same size as a denarius, and it has Tiberius's portrait on it, but unfortunately there's no evidence that these coins circulated in Judea either. Another suggestion is the silver shekels that were made at Antioch in Syria, but once again there's no evidence that these circulated in Judea. So it would seem that there were no silver coins with Tiberius's portrait on them circulating in Judea at the time of Jesus. So does this mean that the story of the tribute penny is simply a fabrication? We have to bear in mind that the Gospels were written sometime after the events which they describe, and they may have been addressed to audiences outside of Judea, people who were living in the kinds of places where denarii were in circulation. There is, however, one way that we can salvage the story of the tribute penny. There's just a little evidence to suggest that coins of Tiberius's predecessor, Augustus, did circulate in Judea. They were denarii like this. This coin is a penny, so it is a denarius, and it has the image and superscription of a Caesar, albeit the wrong one. But perhaps that's all that's necessary to believe in the authenticity of the tribute penny story. In other words, you render tax unto the institution that is Caesar, rather than the individual who happens to be Caesar at the time.